Major political primaries slated for Tuesday, testing former President Trump's endorsement power in Arizona, Michigan, Kansas, Missouri, and Washington state.
We can't wait for Superman to rescue us right now. We have to stand up. We've got to vote.
The clearest choice yet for Republican voters. Trump endorsing Arizona candidate for Governor Kari Lake, who is taking on Karen Taylor Robson, a Republican backed by Mike Pence. Despite Trump facing serious allegations of helping incite the January 6th attack on the Capitol and then allowing the violence to fester for hours, his picks for office are on the cusp of winning major races.
You have the opportunity to vote for an outstanding slate of true conservative warriors.
In Arizona, that also includes Mark Finchem for Secretary of State and Abe Hamadeh for Attorney General, each saying they would reverse the results of the 2020 election if elected.
I love you, Arizona.
One incumbent Republican who is facing a tough re-election, Arizona House Speaker Rusty Bowers.
You are asking me to do something against my oath, and I will not break my oath.
Bowers testified about the pressure he faced from Trump allies to send Trump's fake slate of electors to D.C. instead of Biden's. Now he's trying to withstand a challenge by another Trump-backed contender.
If you do not win on Tuesday, why will you not have won?
Probably because I stood up. And when they asked me to tell the truth, I told the truth.
In Michigan, a similar dynamic. Tudor Dixon, Trump's latest pick for governor, has perpetuated the falsehood that Trump actually won Michigan. He, in fact, lost by more than 100,000 votes. And in Congress, 3 Republican House members who voted to impeach Trump after the insurrection are on the ballot on Tuesday, facing primary challengers by Trump-backed opponents. Peter Meijer of Michigan is one of them. His Republican rival, John Gibbs, claims Meyer's vote to impeach showed a lack of loyalty to Trump.
Any leader of any organization has to have a certain amount of loyalty from the people that work in that organization.
The Democrats, in a risky move, even running TV ads, highlighting Gibbs' ties to Trump.
Gibbs called Trump the greatest president.
Presumably thinking he's an easier general election opponent to overcome. Potential jockeying this summer, but with huge implications for control of Congress next year and for who is running swing states in that all-important 2024 presidential race.
All right, Vaughn joins us now from Arizona. And Vaughn, that's where I want to start. I know you've been covering that race for governor on the Republican side pretty in depth. What's your sense today as the voting is going to end and as we're going to see who's going to win this race? There's so many people are watching across the country.
Right, Tom. I mean, look, this is a Republican primary, so Republican voters are going to be the one deciding. And among Republican voters in Arizona who I talked to, Donald Trump remains a popular figure here. And his backed candidate, Kari Lake, was a longtime popular news anchor here. So she was reputable. And then tie that in with Donald Trump's endorsement. She is the clear frontrunner tomorrow, but also would very well be a viable general election candidate if she could broaden her appeal some.
All right, we're going to have to wait and see what happens there with that. And then Arizona, of course, not the only state with a crowded Republican field. Missouri has one as well, and we have some late-breaking developments tonight.
Right. This is a crowded field here in Missouri, and Donald Trump had not endorsed until literally this evening when he just put out a statement saying that he was endorsing, quote, Eric. Well, the issue is that there's 2 Erics, Tom. There is Eric Schmidt, the Attorney General, and there's Eric Greitens, the former governor. Now, there's a lot of questions of whether he was going to only give the endorsement to Greitens right now, who is sort of the underdog, but he's the former governor who is facing a series of allegations, including domestic abuse, sexual abuse, blackmail, that has made a lot of Republicans nationally concerned about if he were to win this primary and go to the general election, could the Missouri Senate seat potentially fall into Democratic hands?